Yo, 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 guys, what is up? We live. We're a little bit late here. I took a nap and actually slept longer than I wanted. But we here, boys, we here. I have no idea what I'm planning today. I was just going to search games right now to see if there's anything new that we could play and go from there. I actually have no idea. How did I know that last stream we were going to get copyrighted by the company that is associated with One Piece? That was interesting. Just showing 2 clips was enough to really get in deep waters. I'm gonna try to scroll around. See if I can find anything. Silent Hill, wasn't that a movie? What's up, Jake? No, I just spelled yo wrong. I was trying to spam for Nightbot. Yeah, so we took a nap, so I got on a little bit late. That was just purely by accident, but I guess I can switch it over so you guys can see what I'm doing. What are you doing, dude? I can't. I'm trying to figure out what game to play, but all right, let's switch cams real quick because I think I gotta check my wallet. I think I have. Can I do a quick check of the wallet or something, or do I literally have to scroll all the way back up? That's insane. Dude, what did Danny buy? Danny actually spent all the money I had left on it. GG's. Alright, is there top free games? Alright, top free games. Anything look good, guys? I'm not sure of any. Alright, Casey Dog. Burping. I don't... Is that the remastered one, or is this... I played this? When? How do you tell? 2015. Nah, that's like the old one. That's really old. Sorry guys, if you just joined in, I'm trying to figure out a game to play. We don't really have that much downloaded on here. We got Call of Duty, but I avoid getting on stream a lot now because of just playing the same old thing, because I feel like I'll just be bored and I don't really want to be repetitive. Her and me talked about playing that on stream together, most likely. Dang, they don't have... I played Multiverse for a little bit, but that was... Only can do so much on that. Halloween Puzzles. I just sit on here and do, what's that game called when you're a kid and you match, like, 2 things together? Be crazy. I just sit on stream. That's my new thing. She paid $5 or $10 for this game, and then another game called Cat from Hell. And I had $15, I guess, around still in the store, and now it's gone. So I was just going to use that to see if I could buy a game, but it's cool. Actually, should I try to do a redo of like a Resident Evil or something? I think I still have all the Resident Evils. They're just not downloaded. We've been in like a scary game mood for a while. I played Village twice, so I don't really want to overdo that. We could play Biohazard. I swore I had this one too. I wish they would make more remakes. If I subscribe to PlayStation Plus. Okay, I get all the ones from like 19 something. I don't have Minecraft in here. I didn't grow up with Minecraft. Danny, I think her generation. Yeah, I don't have Minecraft. I've actually never played Minecraft. What's up, Jesse? I could hop back in and try to get good at this again. Just for the one time, I don't know. I had like the full intention of coming on here and just hanging out with you guys. I really didn't have anything planned today. After the Little Nightmares segment, which was kind of like just perfectly went hand in hand with part 1, part 2. And then, yeah, I literally thought about doing like reactions and stuff, but I gotta be careful about doing reactions to anything. Because like I thought yesterday, how I said I'm probably gonna get like striked, so I have to remove the One Piece thing. Well, I went to bed and I forgot about it, thinking like, oh, maybe I'll just get lucky. Nope. I got in trouble. Well, not in trouble, but I had to get rid of pretty much everything. All the clips. Wait. Let me cancel real quick. We gotta see. Gotta see if there's any new stuff in here real quick. They change anything? They really didn't change anything at all. The bald hair cosmetic is available. That's what this game has been working on all this time. Bucky is now available for purchase. Why did they commit to just fully spending everything towards cosmetics? Everything is cosmetic. Nothing was upgraded, just cosmetics. Yeah, I have to, I guess, figure out. I gotta figure out what goes into like reactions on here and go from there. I gotta figure out like what I can actually react to and not get in trouble. So I'm gonna have to like do a deep dive. It's like actually kind of annoying because it's like using something that is somebody else's intellectual property. So if you can't prove it, you have to either remove the content or you can like actually get in like legal trouble and stuff, or it all depends on how the copyright strike is presented. And for me, I lost all ads on the video just from a clip, a 1 minute clip of One Piece in a 3 hour long video. And it said something else about like I would have to reach out to the company that was pursuing me. And I'm like, yeah, it's not that deep. Like, I'm not gonna go through all that. It's not that deep. If I have to, just take it down. So I gotta look into that first. I don't know if we play this or what's up, Nolan. I don't know what we play. You guys decide in the comments. I have to run to the bathroom. My stomach. I need to be careful with these freaking nicotine gum things because I took a nap. Every time I like feel like I need to wake up, I'll put one in, and then I feel like super lightheaded and like sick to my stomach. So I don't know if I'm like accidentally swallowing the stuff. It's like just playing freaking Killer Clowns music in the background. I kind of figured that we'll get on and I can try to grind a little bit. I'll try to grind a little bit of multiplayer maybe. I'm not gonna lie, guys, my stomach actually hurts really bad. I don't know what it is, but I might actually need to like slow down on using the nicotine nicotine gum for a little bit. I think I'm like accidentally just swallowing too much of the juice or something. My stomach hurts. Haven and Signal. What maps are those? Nomad? I've never heard of these maps, so let's give them a try, I guess. I have no class with the new gun. Yeah, I haven't played this in a minute. I don't even know what this map is, to be honest with you guys. It's also like not joining in for whatever reason. Nomad. Nomad. Have I ever seen this map before? Looks oddly familiar, but yeah, I can't react to music. Music is a big copyright strike. The only times that you can like react to music on here is like for instance, Kendrick Lamar let people react to his song to get it more reach of him dissing Drake. So he didn't pull any copyright strikes, or he did his best to not copyright strike anybody that listened to it. But what's up, CJ? So yeah, I'm not gonna take the risk on that. Most artists, if it's like new music and stuff, those guys already know how to get around either YouTube's like algorithm of picking up on copyrighted stuff, or yeah, I have no idea with all that. Oh, I think I saw FaZe Jeff playing this. It's like a really small, not Nuketown, but like it's supposed to have like a more like a Nuketown vibe, I guess. I don't know why I say that, because it's literally just small. It's just gonna be one of the maps that replaces Nuketown. Okay, I don't like this. This is a little crazy. So yeah, just a generic. It feels very like familiar to me. Never got to try out this new gun either. My stomach is in shambles, bro. Alright, Jake. What is happening in this map, bro? I'm actually so confused. Where are they hitting plays from? Damn, I can't even climb up there, bro. And it's the same fucking dude over and over and over. Multiplayer is like hit or miss anymore. Like it catches a vibe sometimes, and then other times it's... I mean, I guess it's always kind of been like this, though. I honestly just don't know what else to play. Like, I like zombies. Zombies is always a vibe. But just playing zombies every time I'm live, I feel like is very repetitive. Little Nightmares was fun to get something new. Cool. I literally got caught hostage for the first time ever. Cool. It's the same guy that's taking that like short rush area to try to get behind us. So it's one of those maps, I guess. Yeah, it's just the same play over and over. This guy is... You fucking blind.
Sniper's toast. Let's move.
I literally think I've seen the guy run that same play, like, the whole game. Not even capped. Did I get sniped? TR2. Of course, it's a semi-automatic. I don't even understand the flow of this map, to be honest. What's up, Kimberly? If you guys have any games in mind, just feel free to say them, because if I am forced to play this multiplayer too long, I'm not going to be able to stay on gaming for the stream at all, because I just... One thing you're not going to catch me playing on a lot is this.
Finish line's in sight. Don't
Multiplayer is not the move. Why is there a goat right there? It's not that it's bad, it's just so drastically different from the OG Call of Duty that it's just strayed so far from my personal, like, preference. If that makes sense. I was playing, like, OG Call of Duty, and it just kept getting different and different and different and different. And, yeah, this is something else. This is something else.
Sniper working.
My stomach, what did I eat? Oh, you're talking about Warzone? Yeah, I was told Minecraft twice, but I've never played Minecraft. I have actually never played Minecraft. My cousin used to tell me that I looked like a freaking Minecraft YouTuber when I was younger. Like, all the time. I just, like, I don't feel too good today, and I don't know why. It all started when I took a nap. I started actually feeling, like, sick to my stomach. I don't really want to play zombies. It's just so repetitive. I like playing zombies, and I'll never stop playing it. I just don't want to play it every stream. Fortnite, I'm waiting until Star Wars is gone. That just actually, like, killed the game for me. Actually killed the game for me. Not, I watch people play Marvel Rivals, but I don't understand what I'm watching, to be honest. I just watch it. No, there's was he a YouTuber, or I can't remember what my cousin said. His name was Sunday. And he used to tell me all the time that I looked like him when I was younger, and I was like, I don't even know who you're talking about. But I just remember him always telling me that. What's party animals? Am I actually playing? I don't actually know if I'm playing or not, and I also don't remember the controls. This is based on the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's actually, like, extremely difficult. If you are a clown, your goal is to capture all the survivors before they escape. If you're a survivor, your goal is to escape before the clowns get you. There's only 3 clowns and 5 for survivors. The survivors can get weapons to temporarily kill the clowns to get an opening to escape. The clowns' goal, I think, is just to win by eliminating as many people as possible. I actually, to be completely honest with you guys, I played this a lot when I first started streaming just because it was a new game, but I have no idea, like... honestly, I was watching this guy stream it on TikTok Live before, and I was like, that actually kind of looks pretty fun. And that was like right when I downloaded when I got my PlayStation for the first time. I was like, that actually kind of looks fun. And then, how the... You have to be so accurate with this gun, too. Did anyone see? Oh, I forgot I can't jump. Bro, the logistics. The logistics. Yeah, I'll have to check that out then. I've honestly just never heard of it. I don't know a lot of video games that are out anymore. This one and I think Jason were like the main escape room type games. Dude, I actually don't know what to do. I mean, as a clown, your main objective is to keep everything safe. Okay, and I have like the worst weapon. I think after you down a person once, you can kill them and then they're gone for good. Oh, there's 2 of them. I honestly forget all the R2 to hit, L2 to charge. Bro. Yeah, I'm trash at this guy. Sorry, I haven't played this in so long. I don't even remember what I'm doing. I don't even remember what I'm doing. And you have like stamina, so once you start running, stamina runs out really fast. But Pokemon, that would be cool if I actually had a way to play Pokemon, but I don't have a Switch. I'd have to get another system or something. Can I, like... I'm just running after this girl, and I cannot get her. And now I get ganged up on, and then you get killed. Any Pokemon can use a ROM emulator on. So I can play it on a PlayStation? Yeah, this movie was supposed to be a horror movie, but it's actually like pretty stupid. If you like watch it, I mean, it might have been good for people back in the day, like for whatever they had for budget or whatever, but if you watch it now in comparison to any horror movie, it's just like stupid and kind of funny. Dude, my stomach hurts so bad. What is wrong with me? Is there like, does anyone know if there's like a stomach bug going around or something? My stomach hurts so bad. That movie was the most like PG movie I've ever watched in my life. How do I just miss them every single time? It also has the classic, like, bad acting of an... I just can't hit him. I just can't hit him. And my stomach is turning. How am I not hitting anything? I think most likely the fact this game didn't catch on is they only focused on doing cosmetic things. They didn't do any balancing of like being a clown versus being a human or anything. They just left everything go, and they just put all their budget into adding new cosmetics, hoping that people would buy the cosmetics and make their game like worth more, like spend more, and it just didn't work out. We got one, guys. We got one. And they had an escape. Cool. So that was pointless. That was pointless. Go get it, little guy. Yeah, see, this is just like so out there. It's like reminding me why I stopped playing it. That's actually insane. People are literally escaping right now, and nobody's doing anything either, I think. Is that... Wait. I don't know this map. This map is new. Are they down here? I just got an emergency escape notification, and yeah, my stomach hurts so bad, dude. I don't know what it's from. I swear I keep, like, eating out at restaurants and stuff, and I swear I don't know if it's, like, they're not putting enough, like, effort into food anymore. Like, the food industry, I don't know. Like, I've been getting so screwed up eating out. And I've been getting some crazy, like, I don't know. I've been getting punished for it. Up. Well, we got 2. And then you hook them on here. And you can either have people help them escape. Or you puppy guard it. There's a person right there, but I gotta be careful. They can help each other out. My life is a comedy because it got some jokes. And I just like that. Yeah, we went out for my mom's birthday, and it wasn't even a gross place. It was literally Texas Roadhouse. It was like an actual, like, sit-down restaurant, and I got chicken. That's all I've, like, ate today. I don't know how chicken could upset my stomach. Nah, Subway definitely. After that day, I can't eat from that Subway. I don't trust Subway. I do not trust Subway whatsoever. Also Taco Bell. Taco Bell is not a fan favorite. I don't know what to play, guys. Like, I guess I can just hop on zombies. You guys aren't going to get tired of watching zombies all the time. Because I feel like that's all I play anymore. I low-key want to play something different or something that's better, but... Alright. Give me a second, guys. I'll try to grind zombies. My stomach. Alright guys, I'm back. Don't fall in. I will confidently die on this hill for my opinion. If you ever take Tums, these are the only Tums that don't taste like ass. I swear, the chalky ones, disgusting. These are like a candied, I don't know why they're candied, the shell. You bite into them and they have a soft inside, literally like a candy. You cannot tell me, you cannot convince me that these are the only ones that are good. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. The soft shelled, what are they called? Does anyone know the name? Also ignore the pimples. I've been getting like insane stress pimples. My head is also shiny apparently because I've been scrubbing the living crap out of it with let me put you on, guys. You know what Stridex pads are? They're not a female hygiene thing. They're called Stridex pads. They are the only thing in the world as a kid I used to use it would get rid of my acne. Luckily, my sister had some upstairs, and I've been scrubbing the living crap out of my head. I've just been getting stress pimples. I honestly don't know why. It could just be the adjustment to the medicine. My body isn't fully up to par yet. Yeah, I have I think I'm researching double tap so that I can upgrade that next too. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot, the like powdered Tums, my pap takes them all the time. Like, he just casually just enjoys a good Tum. I can't. The chalkiness, like anything that's chalky like that, it makes me feel more sick, honestly. Do you want to share your story that happened at work, Danielle, or no? Danny had a crazy day today, so I'm gonna skateboard to the gym while listening to the stream. You a real one, Jake. Why does that actually sound like something that I would like dream to do and never actually? I always wanted to like live somewhere close to everything and like bike everywhere and be like this healthy guy, but unfortunately my anxieties keep me from even. I used to really enjoy biking on the trail. I've gotten to the point that I'll only do indoor biking in my house because I just like hate going out because social situations like make me feel stressed and anxious. Even though I know most likely the worst thing that happens when I go on the trail is old people stare at me because they don't like tattoos. That's pretty much it. I for real just have been getting so anxious about like doing normal things that I stopped going to the trail because of just the social interaction, which is crazy. It's like literally just if someone nods or something, you say, hey. Does anyone else in situations feel like some people come off as NPCs or something, like actually not real people? Because I could literally be walking somewhere and I'm literally just trying to be friendly and I nod and say hey or something. I'm obviously not screaming it, but I'll just be like, hey. And I just like don't even get recognized like at all, like I'm a person. Like I just like I'm the NPC. I'll do that so often and people just like won't even look at me. And I start to think, I'm like, is it because of the tattoo choices that I've made that I've become to a point where people won't even like acknowledge that I'm real because they're like either think I'm gonna like rob them or that like hits me randomly and I'm like, why is that like that? I don't think that I look mean or intimidating or like, but that happens way more than I like to admit. Is that just a me occurrence? Does that only happen to me? It's like the weirdest thing ever.
Never knew what hit.
I have a trail that's not too crazy far to drive, and I literally have a bike mount for my car and everything. So I literally have no excuse not to go on the trail and bike. I just choose the lazy path. I gotta start breaking the cycle, boys. I did want to start, there's like this thing where if you spend 90 days or 60 days or 30 days, I forget which one it is. It's either 30, 60, or 90. If you spend that in a row grinding something and committing to it, it can turn into like a healthy addiction. Like, not an addiction, but like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like you start... What is the term? What is a healthy addiction? It's how to start, like, committing to something is by giving it, like, the first 30 days to be consistent. And I see so many streamers doing, like, the 365. Like, they're going to stream every day, all year, for a year straight, that kind of stuff. And it makes me want to do... like the 30 days in a row type thing. The only problem is if I did 30 days in a row, I don't know what I would be playing for 30 days. Benches we have in the aisles at work just on his phone. And a couple minutes passed and he hunched. Oh, you're telling the story. I was like, are you just like making something? Danny's telling her work story. Yeah, maybe it's just how I look, honestly. I think it might be my tattoos. I don't even know if you guys ever see that when I'm on stream. I have a full neck tattoo on the side. And full sleeve, all but like almost a full leg sleeve. I don't know. I swore that like tattoos were gaining in popularity and it wasn't like taboo to have tattoos anymore, but yeah, I unfortunately still get the looks. I guess gauges don't help either. Yeah, that's crazy, Daniel. So you had to call 911 for him? Yeah, I just don't think many people, I guess, like tattoo. I don't know. But it always feels like really uncomfortable to me when I like go out somewhere or something and I get like looks or whatever, because usually when I would bike I'd get looks from older people just because my tattoos, like I pretty much knew already that that was gonna happen because I know a lot of older generations don't like it. I mean, it took forever for my grandparents to even accept it, and they still think that I'm like getting them, even though the last time I've gotten one was over a year ago, maybe even more. And every time I see them, they'll be like, "Did you for real get another tattoo?" And I'm like, "No, I have the same exact tattoos. I haven't gotten any more." So I don't know. I feel like I always get weird looks when I'm out like at trails and stuff. Don't know why. Maybe I'm just like actually paranoid and I just think that, or like my OCD or something kicks in, or but yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I thought you meant like somebody actually robbed the store or something when you texted me. But you're like, I gotta call the cops. It's like, what is the full story there? Yeah, I've been getting tattoos since I was like 16. I would say that like 90% of the tattoos on my body are done by me. If you like tattoos, never get a tattoo machine because you'll get addicted to doing them. Doesn't necessarily mean that they'll turn out bad. I actually got really good at doing some of them. But in the process, I did a lot of like practice work on myself. And yeah, it's just not the best thing. And then you end up with so many tattoos, and some of them which you regret. But the one on my neck, I'm definitely getting fixed here. You guys don't really see it because I keep the camera turned, but what are you saying? What's being? No, I meant like that's what you texted me at work, and I didn't know what the story was. You just randomly texted me, and I was like, oh, you're calling the police. Guys, have a good day today, peeps. Yeah, like some days I like having tattoos. Other times like that, I'm just like, did I really make the right decision, or
That's Dr. Moline. Joined the physics team last year. Nice enough guy, but weird.
should I have listened to the what is the thing for like work, never to get neck tattoos or hand tattoos if you like want to have a normal job and like be kind of like accepted professionally. And then I went and got my neck tattooed, and I also got, I don't know if you guys ever noticed my hands. I do eventually. I might do it myself, I don't know. I was like thinking about getting a skin safe, what is it called? Ink pad thing. So I could get Casey's exact shape paw print and get it on my hand. I don't know if the hand is the best part. It probably would be like a little cringe because that's probably like more of a girly thing to do. But Casey's my first dog, and she's like literally my child in my eyes. Like, I've had such a like close bond with Casey and raising her for the past like 8 years. So I pretty much decided that I want like something to commemorate Casey always. The only downside, I said to Danny too, is like I feel like the constant reminder after, God forbid, like the time comes when she gets old, I feel like I don't know if I'll be able to mentally handle it, because then I'm like constantly in the process of like trying to heal, but then I see her paw print every day because it's a permanent part of me. So I don't know if that would be a bad move to get or not, but I definitely want to get like something to remember her always, because you can never forget your first true dog that you raise. When you actually raise a dog yourself, not like just a family dog. I mean, family dogs are sad and stuff too, but like I raised Casey, I trained her, like everything that she knows is because of how I raised her, and that has always been like, I don't know, can't even explain it in words. Gotta chill with that, Danny. You're just outing my secrets online. Danny tattooed her name and her birthday on my leg. I let Danny actually practice a lot tattooing on me, because this part, I had to go over this twice, and then it like left scar tissue, but this part in here was some like weird looking clouds. I can't even get the camera to show. It was like some weird looking clouds that I did when I was younger, and they didn't look like clouds. Like I had no idea how to like kind of, when people do the tattoos and they do like the 3-dimensional stuff, they have a special way of like enhancing the foreground and the background to make it look 3-dimensional. I didn't know what I was doing, so I like just thought it was like drawing at first. I didn't know the techniques. and it pretty much just looked like scribbles of like clouds that you would draw as a little kid. I low-key hated looking at it, and I told Danny I would rather it be blacked out, and then eventually I could use like white ink to put something there cool, or just keep it blacked out just to blend in with my tattoos or whatever, like just keep it that way. And yeah, she did the first thing and it actually hurt so bad. The inner arms, any like inner skin, I swear, like I would say forearms are worse than biceps by far. And the inner part of your leg is more sensitive at the thigh than, or no. I don't know if it's supposed to be the calf or the thigh. The calf didn't hurt for me, but I have like thick calves. But my thigh, like getting on the inner of my thigh hurt really bad. Stomach actually, like, I don't know why it, like, it's just, I guess, the skin, and it bled a lot, because I did my stomach one, and it actually turned out good. I have 1995, my year across my stomach. Don't know why, I just thought it would look cool. I have, how many anime tattoos do I have now? I have the Hunter x Hunter spider on my ribs. It's number 8, so I think that was Hisoka before he got replaced. Yeah, I don't know how I would get Casey's nose print though. I'm not putting ink on her nose. I don't care if it's safe. I would still feel bad putting it on her paw, because she probably most likely won't want me to put it on her paw. Do any of you guys have tattoos at all? I don't think I've asked anyone. I mean, I think I know that Jake has some, right, Jake? But I think Jake does. I don't know. I could be tripping. I don't know. Yeah, I 100% wanna. I don't like. I don't know why I did it. I was just bored, and I would like randomly tattoo stuff on me for practice. I don't like the zodiac things anymore. Like I mean, I never liked the zodiac things. I'm a Scorpio, meaning that I was born in November, so I thought it was like a cool thing. But as I learned about like astral like predictions and stuff, it's more like, in my eyes, anti-religious, like how they view about it, and I just don't like it. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong having anything or believing in it, but to me it just felt weird. So dang, that's actually surprising, Jake. You don't have any tattoos, bro? Hi, Lilypod. You guys want to see Lilypod? I gotta make sure I don't like out. Okay. You know how I showed you guys Bella's, or Bella, the Aussie Shepherd that lives here, my sister's dog? This is her sister. Danny has her sister. She a little chunk. Lilypod! Lily. 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 She does crazy stuff. Ow. Lily. Pod. Lily pod. Lily pod. You don't hear me on the phone, but you hear me on the computer. Cool.
Yeah, she's a little bit slow. She was distracted.
She probably heard Casey barking. Nolan, you had your lip pierced. Did you do that yourself? Lily pod. Lily pod. Lily pod. She's probably digging because she's mad. She doesn't know where the sound's coming from. Just barked at the phone.
You mad? What are you doing?
Where's Weenie Dog at?
Oh my goodness.
Where's the Weenie Dog at?
Pop-Tart. I think that's why she's mad.
She doesn't even, like, know me. She just... I always have a dream that my, like, eyebrow is pierced. I don't know why. Like, in dreams sometimes. Yeah, she didn't care about me. She just wants a Pop-Tart. I thought she was excited to hear my voice. She doesn't even know her dad. You just wanted to show her?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hop back into zombies. You can watch me or whatever. I'll probably stay on for another hour or so. I'm gonna try to do every day stream 2 hours, but actually get like 30 days in a row. That's my goal. So less, but consistent. What?
I said I'm off tomorrow. Do you want to play Fort or something?
Tonight? Yeah, probably off stream. I don't know if I want to play. I don't know. I honestly don't even like enjoy. Actually, Fortnite in general like doesn't even appeal to me anymore because when I played it myself, I was playing online, and they did the Star Wars junk, so now it's stupid.
They doing crazy.
But yeah, I mean, we played all the maps. That's the problem. It's like annoying. We've played like almost all the maps. I think we've played all the horror maps that are out right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like hard to find something. Lilypod! I need to find something else to play too. I was asking chat, and have you ever heard of any of the games that they were suggesting, or were you not on at all when?
I wasn't on when they were talking about it.
I gotta scroll down. CJ said Pokemon, but I don't know how to play Pokemon on here. They kept saying Minecraft, and I checked, and I didn't realize you actually spent money on those games. So, all the money was off the account. I'm trying to read other comments. Reactions. Can't do reactions now. I can watch maybe other YouTube videos, but I got in trouble with One Piece. Everyone kept saying, I want to watch you play Minecraft. Yeah, the company that like owns One Piece contacted me about the reaction I did yesterday at the end of the stream to remove it, or they get all the... They contact you through YouTube. And you get a thing that says either you get... Kim said party animals that she thinks you would like it. It's like Mario Party style type game, but I've never heard of it. I don't know if you could look it up. Huh? but yeah. Okay. Okay, love you. Bye. Valid call from Lilypod. I came up with the name Lily, and I call her so many different nicknames. Usually Lilypod. Or no, Lilypad. Lilypad. Sorry guys, I keep getting out of frame. This whole like, it's a pain in the butt. I need to save up and just get another iPhone. The iPhone SE, when I compared it to the iPhone Pro that I use, I was literally just going to get like an old iPhone like 12 Pro or like an iPhone 13 and just use it as the web camera. I asked my cousin for one and he just like kind of went MIA on me, so I just like left it at that. So I just been like trying to save up because I got to get my car inspected because of my exhaust setup. I got to get like an exhaust to just pass me on inspection, so that's gonna cost like $300. I gotta get I want to get a new phone for the streams, and I think they're like $250, so I'm just trying to save while also like managing putting gas in my car so I can get to the mowing jobs every week. My car gets actually crappy gas mileage just because if you have a big turbo car and all that, that just, I guess, comes with the territory. That's what happens. It's my fault. What else? Oh, I got my phone bill now. That's interesting. A proper phone bill from a phone company is way different than for years paying like a boot. I had Boost Mobile for a while. I had Cricket and I had Straight Talk. And I mean, they were kind of neat at times. They'd have like sales on phones so you could just like not have to pay on your phone. Lily left chat. Yeah, Lily usually leaves. Lily is actually Danny's dad's dog. She already made her mind up. So yeah, I want to get a new iPhone for it just because the SE is like, as you guys can tell, it's not like a really wide angle thing. Like I can take the angle out more. Like I can take it out, but it's not giving you any more of me. The Pro was actually surprisingly really good. The Pro has a really wide camera and it captured detail really good, and I got so used to using the Pro, but it was a pain in the butt because what I'd have to do is my main phone is obviously my Pro, my SE is my camera phone. What I would do when I'd hop on streams with you guys and use the Pro is I would switch them, and I would be logged into my stuff that I can still receive texts, but it's through like my iCloud or whatever. So my Pro would be on the thing. It would be constantly charged to make sure it doesn't die on stream, so I don't have a webcam. So I hook it up like a webcam. Well, that's good if you have like a phone that you don't really care that much about. For your daily phone, keeping it on the charger all the time while using it is not really good for the battery at all. And it was actually starting to make the battery drain really fast. Didn't like that. Yeah. Also, it's really hard to text with an iPhone SE with a 4.7-inch screen from a Pro Max with a 6 or Pro with a 6.3-inch. It is a big difference. I did not even remember Does anybody remember the like OG iPhones with the fingerprint buttons? Like iPhone 6S and up. It is actually crazy now that we're at a point with the iPhones where they just don't do that anymore. Because when you jump back to a iPhone that has the little fingerprint thing, it doesn't even feel real. Like it doesn't. It feels like a toy. It literally felt like I was holding onto a toy. It was the weirdest sensation ever. Weirdest thing ever is trying to go back to an iPhone that has a fingerprint button. Yeah, I know she's yours, but she chose your dad. They imprint. She imprints on male. She prefer male. Alright guys, we're gonna upgrade again. I need to get armor upgrade, and then at round 25 we gotta get perks, and I guess we're gonna try to shoot for another round 50 if we can possibly do it.
Exfil bird retask. Will advise.
There was a time when our
I just want to say again, thank you guys all for the love and support. It's actually insane that I can come out to my streams now and we get like a consistent 5 viewers. That's just unheard of in my brain. I never got consistent viewers. I would always just get like a couple people that would go in and out of the streams periodically. And then the fact that we also have peak viewers, meaning that we're like randomly getting higher spikes of people, and also people that are coming out and actually chatting. That's really cool. It's really cool, guys. Very thankful. Also have to go mow tomorrow. I just forgot that. Gotta wake up at a decent time tomorrow, so I probably shouldn't stay up too crazy late. I was supposed to mow today, and it like started to have a mini hurricane in PA. I got some of the craziest water that I've ever seen in my life. Like our front and backyard was getting so much water the soil couldn't absorb it, so it was just leaking into the roads. We got a lot of rain today, so it's nice because usually that helps out with how early on I can mow. Like I can make more money with the rain. The only downside is you gotta wait till it stops raining and dries off, or you can't mow. It messes up the mower. Yeah, the highest I had before on here, we got to the 50 challenge. I did the challenge to get to 50, but Liberty Falls to me is like way easier. Oh crap, I just jinxed myself. Liberty Falls is like way easier in my opinion than the other map. I don't remember if we ever successfully made it to 50 on that, because I was going to start a challenge where could I hit level 50 on every single map that's out right now. Terminus would be insanely hard in my opinion. What's the other map? The Tomb one. I tried to run trains on it, it just didn't feel right.
don't look quite so bad from up here.
I could possibly
What I come.
carry it on till tomorrow and pick it up to do 50. I just don't want to stay up super, super late because I have to go mow tomorrow. I usually try to get there at a decent time because my Pap is really picky. I usually start with his yard. I have a bunch of yards that I grew up mowing in the neighborhood, and it just so happened when I got older they continued to want me to mow, so I kind of got jobs out of that from starting when I was a kid. The only downside to that is I don't know any of the new neighbors in the neighborhood, so I don't have any other clients. I need to build up my clientele. I just don't know how to. I talked to my Pap about actually like borrowing his truck and then eventually buying it from him to try to expand the business, but it kind of got postponed because his truck is leaking oil. I checked and I'm pretty sure it's just his like oil pan seal, but he doesn't really like want to get it replaced right now. I guess he just doesn't use it enough. But I feel bad because I don't want to be the person that borrows his truck and then actually has something go wrong with it, because he did have issues when it was a certified pre-owned, and when he first got it he had issues with it. It had literally like a week after he got it he had to take it back in for like a head gasket issue, and they had to do something else. I forget what else was wrong with the engine. They had to remove the whole engine. So I just feel super guilty like trying to use his truck, and he mentioned it before, he hasn't mentioned it since. I'm not that type of person. I really can't start up a business in my like point right now, just because I don't have like a vehicle. I can't really start it up with a GLI, a Jetta, but it would be really cool to. Wait, Nolan has. You've never played, have you? I think Nolan remembers. Do you not? Nolan, do you remember the guy that used to come on the stream that was like really weird? I mean, he might not have come off weird to everybody, but I'm actually genuinely curious if anybody was on here when there was a guy here that would like just say very questionable things on stream. I think Danny remembers, because I think Danny was on the OG Discord when I had to block him. I honestly can't even remember his name. He would come on to the streams back in December when I was talking about getting on medicine and stuff, and he would just nonstop spam that I should smoke weed instead. And he like would get so angry about me talking about like getting on medication, saying like it's dumb. And I think that was around the time that I was trying to quit nicotine, and he'd be like, yeah, it's called just stopping, bro, it's not hard. He would like say things that didn't make sense, because he literally told me that he started vaping to stop cigarettes. I swear it was like a troll account. He started vaping to stop smoking cigarettes, but still vaped. But then anytime I talk about nicotine, he would like get on my ass and like act like he was like, I don't know, like high and mighty. And I'm like, I'm literally saying it to like have a conversation about quitting because he said he did. But then it was like almost like that was just like a made up story. I don't know how to explain it. He actually like, I ended up blocking him off of the stream. It made me like feel really weird. He talked a bunch about, yeah. I forgot. He was like a mechanic or whatever. He said he was a mechanic. And then he would like say about how underage girls always thought that he was like really young, but he had to be careful because of something with his wife. His wife had already got mad at him before or something. And I would just get on stream and I'd just be like, oh, yeah. I would just be like, all right, cool. Nah, I feel you, bro. Yeah, Danny's right. It was like, yeah, how did you find that, Danny? You gotta actually chill. Danny just pulls out his actual name. Yeah, I guess he was crazy. I don't know how the guy found me. He, like, first started on the channel because he, like, kind of yelled at me for vaping on stream, saying his buddy got in trouble for doing it or something. And I was like, nah, I should be fine. I've never gotten any, like, trouble with it on live streams. I could never get monetized on YouTube if I vaped in it, but I never really got in trouble for doing it on lives. And he was so adamant about it, and then he would just like come on stream and spam like random shit. And he would get so like hostile about stuff. The one time I was just trying to game, I come on, I didn't even really like, I kind of just was like waiting for him to say something really inappropriate to block him, and it just ended up being like really early on that I ended up just blocking him anyways because he annoyed the hell out of me. He said something about like I needed to get humbled or something because I didn't answer his one message or something like that. Like I didn't respond to his chat fast enough, and I'm like, buddy, calm down. People that get that parasocial, that like form a connection with a streamer but then also believe that like they need to constantly be that person's center of attention, is like scary. Like I get like wanting to like have like a relationship with like a streamer and stuff, because like I like coming on here and talking to you guys and like feeling like I have friends on here to talk to. But when you like become to his level of delusion where it's like he was almost acting like he was in a relationship with me, and it was like my duty to give him constant attention, and just I was like, nah, that's a sign. He was already saying weird stuff before. I was just trying to ignore it because I was in the middle of streaming, and then he just started getting weird like that, and I was like, all right, like he actually got really mad that I wasn't responding to him instantly on a stream. It's kind of creepy in a way. But we had a lot of moments like that with him. I'm super glad that I had the like thing to block him, just the instinct, like the gut feeling or whatever. The only awkward part was I forgot that he was still on the Discord, and he was like spamming my personal thing somehow. I don't know how. I was getting like personal stuff, so I had to remember to block him on everything. I'm actually probably 100% sure that he has like an alt account and he comes on here, because I know how mad people get. People take it like actually IRL personal. Like they take it to heart in real life if they have like an online thing like that. There are actually people that are truly like parasocial, meaning like they associate online interactions and stuff as like, it's almost like getting into a good TV show, but then you believe that you're part of the TV show. because you watch it. Like, if that makes sense. You like believe that you're part of what you're watching. And it's actually scary because that's how like big streamers actually get like stalkers and stuff, like crazy interactions, or get attacked by fans and stuff. It's like actually kind of scary. Wow, Danny goes L ads. Danny's already used to being on Twitch or something because that's what every person spams all the time. L ads, L ads.
Looks like you gored up your buddies.
How I make my money though, my very small amount. You guys honestly want to have a rough idea of how much you'll make on a stream? At the point I'm at right now, I could give you guys a rough estimate on like shit, what it's like to be a streamer. It literally all depends on how long you stream, what your peak viewership is, how you can like retain that peak viewership, and I think also like in general how your account is growing. And you don't actually get paid for having subscribers. You only get paid for views. Now, I actually had stalkers on here. Like, I actually would have ex-flings and stuff that didn't work out that would watch and come out on my streams and say weird crap. I'm glad that stage of my life was gone because that was actually hella awkward. I don't know if any of you guys were on my streams back then, but I would be sitting on stream just doing like a face-to-face stream. I used to just do streams where I would sit in front of my phone and talk to you guys, and I didn't really have a gaming setup or anything, so that's all I did. And I honestly can't remember all of the people that would come out. The one girl's name, I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to like even give it attention, but I specifically remember she would come on the stream and she would always say like something fucking stupid that she like knew about me, not like anything super embarrassing, but she would just say something about like, how's Casey doing, or how something randomly. And I would look at their profile and be like, oh my gosh. So I'd be like, oh, look who the cat dragged in or something. And they would always be like, ooh, he blushing. And I literally was not blushing. If anything, I was more aggravated that I had to deal with it on a live stream just because like I don't want to hear from any ex on a live stream. It was just awkward. But yeah, those days were interesting too, guys. I've had a lot of weird just heights of my existence on YouTube. Girl accounts as guys. It was girl. Oh, you're talking about like the troll. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I'm not gonna speak on that. I thought you were talking about like what I was talking about. I thought you were talking about exes. Yeah, I don't even like try to remember that that stuff was more traumatizing for me. I know it ticked you off because we were like talking or in like the beginning stages or whatever, but yeah, that was more traumatic for me. They were just saying really inappropriate like stuff, I think, to get a reaction out of Danny, or maybe just for me, or I don't know what the point of it was, but it was really just awkward.
Look out below! I ain't even jumping.
Were any of you guys around, like, then still? It does make me scared because I was thinking about that last night. I was like, with all the, like, crazy stuff that happens, I see all these famous people, or not famous people, all these people on, like, social medias, and they have, like, no interaction with exes or, like, no interactions with people in their past, and then as soon as they start doing, like, good, and people find out that they're doing good, they start trying to just expose every single thing they can find to try to, like, make them look like a bad person. And then they end up, like, having to address that, and I'm like, what even, like, I don't know. Like, if I have to expect that at some point in my career, should I just try to, like, keep myself small? Like, never try to grow my channel? Because I actually feel bad for people that just, like, blow up in the moment, and then there's, like, weirdos that try to, like, expose stuff.
Exfil is available, Alpha Team.
Oh yeah, I forgot about armor. They just, like, try to bring you back down after they see you climbing. Yeah, I need to find more games like that. That was a vibe. Little Nightmares was fun. No good games are coming out though. The Little Nightmares 3 didn't come out. The other one that I guess I won't play because it did kind of look evil to me. That one didn't come out. I don't really want to be playing any, like, bad vibe games. Resident Evil kind of pushes that line sometimes, but yeah, I know, that just actually, like, kind of hit me the other day. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys watch, like, FaZe, new FaZe. I think I've said this a million times that I'm, like, a brain rot kid still at heart. Like, I just like watching stuff that's doesn't take a lot of brain power. I don't know why. It's just, like, I find it very therapeutic to watch, like, a bunch of people act, like, kind of dumb because it's funny to me. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how one explains their, like, how they think of something, if that makes sense, like how they view something as entertainment. But I enjoy, like, some of the new FaZe members. I watch, like, Lacey and Ron and crap, I shouldn't have came here. Alright, we just cooked it, guys. We just cooked it. Well, what I was saying, I watched Lacey and Ron, Stable Ronaldo and Lacey, and Lacey's one friend, Marlon, like, blew up. He was from Sweden, and he came over here. He started streaming with Lacey, and he got really big on Twitch because of their, like, funny, like, interactions and stuff. Well, I guess his ex came out with, like, crazy stuff about him, and, like, people started leaking old clips of him saying, like, jokes and stuff, and pretty much he almost, like, I mean, it could have been bad, I guess, if he didn't address it, but he, yeah, he got a lot of crap, and I was like, I couldn't imagine, like, having to answer to so many people about something that's just like from your past that isn't even like really a part of you anymore. It's just weird to me how like the internet works, but
Now you got your dress blues on. Let's see what you can actually.
holy crap, guys, we gotta be careful. Internet's a weird place, man.
Look out below! I ain't even joking.
Do any of you guys know who FaZe is? I'm probably just... I think a lot of younger people watch it, but I find them enjoyable to watch sometimes. If I'm like just chilling laid back. Guys, we're not making it to 20. We're not making it. Holy crap. Why am I getting, like, ran up on so bad now?
Surprised how fast I can move? Me too.
Got eyes on the northeastern fields? You're third, copy.
Yeah, it's... every time I go down by accident from, like, a stupid mistake, I feel like I go, like, 3 steps back right off the rips. Right off the rip, it's actually kind of sucky.
I'm gonna smell like GSR for a month.
Yeah, I forgot I didn't even do that. Haven't done that yet. Yeah, I personally like Marlon because he's somebody that actually isn't afraid to openly talk about like God and stuff. And I watch these guys on stream, especially these younger guys, and I'm always like, I really wish that they like had a relationship with God before they got in this industry, because I can just tell what kind of like life they may go down if they don't like find a relationship with God. That's why I honestly believe that I was never going to be successful online until I locked in with my relationship with God, just because there's nowhere to go until you actually find a relationship with him. If I'm already stuck in like the bad mindset I was before with like partying and just getting drunk all the time and stuff, like who knows where my life could have been if I was just like handed more money to do the things that I was already like I had to lock in with God and just find that relationship with him. And Marlon, actually, it's crazy because I remember saying it over and over again, like I hope that these guys that I watch actually somehow find a relationship with God. And what do you know, Marlon like got Lacey to read the Bible, and Lacey said he's never done it before, and like he's super, like he came out and said that he's like super grateful for his relationship with Marlon and the fact that he like actually feels like he's like growing with God in a way. after like meeting him. So that's kind of cool that in the industry where it's like I just think that like LA in general, like there's parts of LA that are just evil. Like you get to a certain point, money is greed, and when it's diluted to the point that like you don't even understand the value of money anymore, I feel like it can get like really dangerous in life. So that was really cool to see. Dude, the Abomination is like the biggest thorn in my side right now. I'm gonna take this little shortcut over here. Alright, what do we have for Gobblegums? I don't think I have anything crazy. Spawns a random perk. I didn't get anything crazy, but yep, I'm cooked, guys. I'm washed. I haven't played in so long. Like I took a break, and if I don't play like every day, I just like instantly become washed at the game. Like I was actually super close to going down right there. I'm not even trolling. That was scary close to going down. We're only at 29. How did I hit 50 before? Yeah, no, I wish I could actually play music. I wish YouTube was like Twitch where you could actually play music and stuff. Be a vibe if I could play music. On Twitch, you can like get away with it. I think you have to put it on a separate VOD track or something. And basically what it does is it'll like, it lets you play music, but you like, it auto removes it so that like you don't get paid for that section because you can't, because it's copyright.
Aside from a few breathless moments, I'd say this is going pretty damn well.
Danny or me? Yeah, that's the type of music that I grew up listening to when I was a kid. Journey, Whitesnake, Guns N' Roses, Led Zeppelin, Def Leppard's probably my favorite. That's literally why I always wanted to grow my hair out. Like, they were the reason and like inspiration behind me having crazy long hair. It's crazy how that all like disappeared in an instant, and I just like shaved my head and I'm like, all right, new me. I don't know if I'll ever have the patience to let it grow out again. I feel like if I would have committed to it the first time, but the second time growing it back was so annoying. It was just such a struggle.
Establishing sentry turret.
I need to get the legendary. There's so many zombies at level 30. What the crap, bro?
Start out.
Guys, we're so close to legendary.
Flash trap going down.
We got it. We got it. Don't stop believing. Yeah, I always got songs stuck in my head. My brain is so random. Like, I for real was getting anxiety today being at a restaurant because it was just loud. I just like randomly get anxiety. I don't know why. My brain be overthinking things that aren't that deep. Every little thing. I think the meds are helping, but also like I'm not gonna feel better right away, so I think also like I'm at that stage where it's making anxiety a little bit worse at times. Like sometimes it helps, but then sometimes, I don't know if you've ever had that or not, Nolan, but when I first adjust, I'll have moments where I like feel a little bit better, and then I'll have moments where I'm like, oh, I'm more anxious than I was to start with. And I just hope that I get to a point soon where that's stops being a thing. I think we're finally at, what is, today's on a Wednesday. I'm at 10 days. 10 days on Prozac. I hope I can just look back at this and be like, dang, it's crazy. I remember when I was really anxious. And now I don't feel that way anymore, because I used to have moments like that, but it's been a while. You're getting ads? I don't even have like ads run at. It's running minimum ads. I don't know why I'm collecting weed money, but random weed drops. I thought you said your medicine helped you, though. Yeah, both me and Danny take medicine. I actually took medicine when I was 19 for, like, the PTSD that I talked about last time with a panic attack from weed. That's why I don't mess with it anymore. And the medicine I took actually worked really well up until like a couple years ago. The downside is they can be less effective and all that. So it became less effective for me. And I just started getting like crazy anxiety again. And had to start the whole search all over again, but oh, you mean like you don't get them every day? It's just because of the situation they're having? How's that treating you, bro? I know I haven't been asking about it because I feel like I just ask all the time, and I feel like it kind of comes off as annoying because I don't want it to be like something where it like seems like I'm talking about something personal that you deal with. I just usually bring it up because I share the same experience, but then I forget, like, there's a lot of people that don't want to talk about it all the time. So that's why I haven't been really asking. I swore I got armor. Where the heck is my armor? Yeah, the PTSD thing that I had, I feel like it's been over a year. I do have armor. I think I'm maxed. I just gotta fight the PTSD. Medicine helps. It helps me with like my sleep anxiety because I haven't really, knock on wood, I'm not gonna talk about it too much because I say that and then it comes back. But I haven't really experienced it at all. I did the first day when I switched, and then it went away. But yeah, waking up in the middle of the night with a panic attack is like the scariest feeling ever. I think it's worse than just like my old panic attacks. Is waking up feeling like weird and then thinking I'm like dying because my heart and everything, I'm like in fight or flight mode is the weirdest thing ever. Like I don't even know how to explain the feeling. Literally came out of nowhere too. But it happens. I think my anxiety with like dying has gotten worse because of all the like just crazy stuff that's happened this past year too. It's like, I don't know how, it's like hard to accept the concept of death when your brain can't like comprehend. So for some reason I have like anxiety about that. Yeah, I know it's... There's this one content creator that's really, really religious. His name's like Alex Urbank or Urbank something. He's like a fitness influencer, but he's like really religious too. And he openly talks about God and stuff all the time. And I relate to him so much. He said when he was younger and like when he found a relationship with God, that's when his like fear of death started like creeping up on him, and like his anxiety with it is just like unexplainable. And he's like tried, but he just has this like overwhelming anxiety of just death, not like completely understanding. Like we all live this life now and we can like grasp what like a day feels like, what a month feels like, what a year will feel like in your own like mentality, like your own consciousness. You understand that kind of stuff. But then what does it feel like for forever, like after you die? That's the thing that like because like the consciousness and like the way my brain and OCD is set up, it cannot understand the concept of like death. So it becomes like an obsession of my brain to try to like mentally figure it out, and it just gives me anxiety.
Electric chair. Electric chair.
He seems like a really good dude, George Janko. I really like that he's a big creator, and that's like all his content is now, really, is interviews with people talking about God and stuff. And yeah, I don't know why, it's just my brain doesn't accept it, so it's now an anxiety. 'Cause I can't grasp it. I don't know if that even makes sense. Like, to people, that probably doesn't make sense. But in my brain, it's, like, the scariest thing ever. Just the, like, concept that you have people and stuff in heaven. But the fact that, it's eternity. Somewhere that we're not familiar with. And then it's like, is the consciousness, like how we know we're a human and like have that consciousness, is that continued into heaven? Like, do we know that we're just like somewhere else? I don't know if that makes sense or not. I feel like I'm just like, I sound like I'm crazy, but it's like hard to put into words. But yeah, it's just like an anxiety that I, for some reason, have. It's not like I don't trust God or the plan. It's really hard, I've found, to like let go of just unknown stuff regardless. Like, anxieties, since I started following God, have like increased, which I would say is just like the road you walk. It gets like worse before it gets better. It's kind of just like a trials and tribulations type of thing, but it doesn't help that I actually suffer from like OCD that I don't know if any of my medicine actually treats or not. But that's just like a weird OCD.
Max ammo.
Yeah, I guess that's just like, I guess the best way to explain it is like, that's just how the human mind is. Like, we all as humans are curious and like want to understand the unknown. That's kind of like what makes like the story of like the Loch Ness Monster or like anything like that. That's what makes it interesting, because it's like the unknown. It's something that hasn't been discovered. I don't know about you guys, but I also like don't like deep ocean stuff. Like the fact that there's like parts of the ocean that people haven't even seen, and like creatures that we haven't even seen. And like, I always think of that when I'm in the ocean and stuff like that. It's like the same kind of just like curiosity, but also like the curiosity makes it kind of like a fear in a way. The unknown can like easily in a human's brain just become a fear. I feel like that's just basic function of the brain 101. Like, every person thinks like that. Does that make sense? Like what I'm trying to say?
Don't look quite so bad from up here.
Like the like unknown becomes a fear in a way.
Speed is almost as important as strength.
Nah, I absolutely, like, am terrified of the ocean. I do not like the fact that, like, I could be in the ocean and there could be, like, a baby shark or something, like, brushing up against my legs, or, like, some weird creature that I can't see in the ocean. And, like, that always used to freak me out as a kid, and it still freaks me out. Like, I'm always like, what was that touched me? And it could have just been seaweed, but it's also kind of like, I don't want to mess with whatever's in the ocean. Yeah, I know. I was watching people. I watched both Queso play that and Jinxie started playing it, and yeah, like certain parts just, yeah. I get an anxiety with certain stuff like that. Danny, do you know what that game is? Pretty sure that you watched the one with Queso. Yeah, I don't know if I can play that. Oh yeah, chill. I forgot our moms have birthdays close to each other. Yeah, I know. I don't know what to get my mom for Mother's Day now that I just got her a birthday present. I don't know. You could get your mom something similar to what you got mine. I'm really bad at presents. That's why I'm glad that you helped me out, because I don't know. My mom really liked it, but like I don't know. I'm bad at presents. I'm like my dad with that. Yeah, I gotta like rewatch that. Bro, where are you? How are you still riding to the gym? How far away is the gym, brother? That's insane, bro. I mean, props. You're getting like crazy cardio. You don't even need to go to the gym if you're doing all that. Yeah, I said that I was going to try to get to 2 hours, and I didn't even pay attention, and then I just looked down because I was busy talking to you guys, and I see it's 2 hours. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to probably most likely sleep like crap like I have been, because the medicine has been like really weird with just... I don't get anxiety when I sleep now, but I like toss and turn. Like I move a lot in my sleep, and unfortunately that ends up meaning that I feel like every time I get like nine hours of sleep, it feels like 5 hours of sleep. So I should probably try to get a good night for mowing tomorrow. But if my day for mowing tomorrow is Wednesday, that means that I'll have basically until next Wednesday to mow again, which means I can try tomorrow to do a later stream. You guys, I would love if you guys could figure out like something that you would like to see me play. I think like Minecraft, that kind of stuff would be fun with like me and Danny. I don't really know anything about Minecraft to even like be interesting to play that. Yeah, I just need like suggestions for games in general, because I do like playing zombies with you guys, but I feel like I would enjoy switching it up sometimes. Like sometimes I feel like I don't want to get on stream just because I don't want to play the same thing over and over. Like I get burnt out of stuff really easily. But I'm just gonna have to do research on the back too, and try to just like Google what games are relevant now. Honestly, all the games that I wanted to play are not available anymore. Not released this year, because I wanted to play Little Nightmares 3. The other one that they created didn't come out. There's not really like that many puzzle horror games I know off the top of my head. Resident Evil, I don't think has announced any new games or anything like that. The Pokemon suggestion was kind of cool because like as a kid, I always played that, and I could imagine just like kind of doing that as like a vibey stream, just like kind of like a hangout with me kind of stream. But unfortunately, I don't have a Switch anymore. I had a Switch Lite, but it doesn't matter anyways because I don't think it was compatible with my capture card. You have to have something that will hook up to... I'll just take a picture. I'll explain real quick how it works. So this little box in front of my monitor is what you call a capture card. That is what's doing all the capturing of the screen. So when I stream, it goes input to the PlayStation 5 and then exports to the monitor, but it runs through the capture card. The capture card then hooks up to my computer and outputs that process of being captured. When you stream, if you don't have anything that's capturing it, I would literally have to be like on a Switch, just like this, playing with you guys. Like there would be no way to show you guys the stream and actually make it a decent, or be able to show you guys the screen and make it a decent stream without having a way to capture it. So Pokemon, I'm pretty sure you have to have Nintendo. He was saying about like emulators. He probably thought I was playing on PC. I am not. And to be honest, I don't know if my MacBook could run Pokemon successfully because MacBooks are just not gaming devices. They're not built in the mindset of gaming. So, or if you guys could find or think of any mobile apps, I could probably figure out a way to run my phone to play mobile, like phone apps, but deception. I gotta also do cardio for 30 minutes. That's what I always keep in mind. I've been sticking to that every single night, trying to get under 200 pounds by summer. Is it do you know what is it console is it for? Is it an old game or a new game? I feel like games like Little Nightmares are so unique, and I wish there was more than just that and the Limbo game. But thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting me. You guys have been killing it recently. I just want to say thank God, thank you guys. For real, I wouldn't be here without you guys. I probably don't know if I would even still be streaming as frequently as I have been, because you guys make it actually fun to come out and stream. So having you guys to talk to is really cool. Yeah, I don't know, maybe next stream I might not have a beard. It's getting itchy. It's summertime. I don't know if I should trim it or not. Might trim it back. It's getting long. But yeah, Jake, have a safe trip to the gym. That's crazy. All right, guys. Love you. Make sure to be happy, stress less. See you guys in the next one. As always, God bless you. Good night, guys.